So Craig, we're over in the Ments at Alaia, and been here a few times before, chased a few swirls in the past.
I have, yeah. I've been up here probably twice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Some good waves.
Chase swirls, but it's been nice to hang out and relax and be getting some fun waves.
Definitely. So we've unpacked your board bag. We're just going to break down a few of the shapes that you've been riding lately.
Cool.
And this one here is the Hipto. You've had this at Kandui's before. Don't know how you paddled in, but you chipped in and got a couple of bombs.
I feel like anyone that's rode a Hipto knows that you just get insane paddle power out of them. I mean, they're short and stubby, but flat, plenty of volume under the chest. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like when you spend time on a board, you just gain confidence, and yeah, I think it works in all sorts of conditions, 1 to 10 foot.
I guess first session Indo was G-Land. That's kind of when you first connected with this shape.
And deserts as well, I guess.
Yep. Deserts has had seen a few good sessions, and then more recently out at Kandui. And for myself, I've surfed this board over in Indo. I've ridden it as a quad fin, as a thruster. You know, it's a type of shape you can draw. I feel like the board gets better when you draw longer lines on this board. You know, get those long point breaks and barrels, like get it high speed, continue to use speed, but then it's quite sensitive off that back foot if you need to readjust and kind of just maneuver around in those tighter parts of the wave. So it's always cool seeing the different ways that you push it into.
Yeah, I feel like you don't have to think too much when you ride this board. It kind of like, I don't know, subtle movements, and it just works. You don't have to like force the issue. It's, I don't know, a special board for me.
This one here is probably your go-to at the moment in terms of a shorty.
Yeah, I feel like my shortboard started long when I was, I don't know, a bit younger, and then I kind of went down to 5'7.5", and this is back up to like 5'9". But yeah, I feel like this is an older file that we worked on a long time ago, probably when I was 18, 19.
Yeah, it's come from way back in the catalogue, and there was a couple of boards I shaped for you over in America, and they recently resurfaced and they felt really nice, but came from these kind of, you know, more slender sort of outlines, kind of straighter rockers to the centre, but still enough sort of curve, nose and tail. You've always liked a lot of tail flips, so although there is a nice straight point between the stance, which just gets it up and going and it makes it flow, there's enough little flip out the tail.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they've been feeling really nice, and just nice to ride a little bit of a longer board. I feel like I was going too short and just cutting things a bit early and just trying to, I don't know, stick to the face a bit more and work on my turns.
Yeah, it's looking nice under your feet. This one, we played around, this one's a 5'10" that you've been riding this trip. 5'9", 5'10", they're both looking really nice under your feet.
Probably need, another foot or two on the waves we've been getting, but yeah, I feel like it's going to click. I haven't quite had the moments I'm chasing, but it does feel nice, and it goes fast and sticks to the face really nice.
And it's been feeling good in the slabs back home and a couple of swells back home?
Yeah. I mean, I've been trying to ride that sort of pinny gun when when it gets a bit heavier and the waves are there's a bit more push to the waves. I broke my 6-1, the yellow one that I've been riding on a recent trip, but this is the same file, and I feel like we've been sort of working on this for a good 2 years.
Yeah, we take our time with boards,
don't we? Yeah, it definitely, it needs more, but I'm psyched on where it's heading for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely just finding that balance of not too much volume and not too flat.
Yeah.
Which volume paddles really easily, flatness creates a lot of speed, a lot of flow. But in this style of shape, it's come from those single fin kind of designs, but we're setting this one up as a thruster and just trying to find...
I'm kind of keen to explore a quad version of it too. A lot of friends have been riding quads when the waves get pretty serious, and just having a bit more drive. But yeah, I feel like we're going to get this to a really good spot. But yeah, I've had some really fun moments already on this design. Yeah,
it's a 6'1", 9 1/4, 2 5/8. I reckon we're going to land at about 6'1", 19 by 2.5.
Yeah.
By the time we're done with this one.
But maybe like the 5/8 would be really nice to turn on too.
Yeah.
But yeah, plenty of drive, plenty of volume. I feel like I'm becoming an old boy, but trying to hang in there, riding those sort of way for your shapes.
Next up, another new one for you to try out because you've been stuck on the 5.9, 5.10, so I thought I'd shape you up a holy Hipto. Dion's been ripping on one of these. You've seen that. You're pretty keen to get on.
Yeah, Mickey as well.
Yeah, 5.6, 18, 7/8, 2 and 5/16. This one's got a little bit more volume. It's 25.5 litres, so about half a litre more than your shorties.
Sweet.
So
I have no idea what litre I ride.
But yeah, we're going to feel it out.
Yeah, everyone's been surfing really good on this model. You made me one ages ago, but someone stole it.
Yeah, I know.
Or like someone at the factory.
Yeah.
Snubbed it under me. But yeah, everyone's surfing really well on these boards, and I'm keen to give it a shot.
Definitely. To the next one. I don't think the next two boards you pretty much don't go on a trip without one of these in the board bag, do you?
Sure. I mean, usually 2 shortboards, a Germ, a Hipto, and then like a step up kind of bigger board. That's also fun for cruising. But yeah, this is, I feel like, one of your best models, just for like, I mean, yeah, high performance, sticks to the face really nice. I've done some of the best airs on this model. But yeah, it's always, a Germ's always fun to ride.
Definitely.
Kind of feels pretty skatey under the feet. But yeah, I mean, I prefer like the modern look, all the traditional sort of outline, but something like this just feels insane under your feet, so you can't not ride it.
There's something about having boards feel really natural under your feet and not thinking about them and just do whatever you want to do on them. Sure. And forget what the cameras are doing and just go out and have a heap of fun.
Yeah.
Obviously the Germ has a certain look about it. Visually it's the most unbalanced, unique kind of shape that I make, but it works. Seen you ride it at Macaroni's, had a few epic sessions out there.
For sure.
Couple of fun lefts over here. Good for some airs.
Surfs on it. But yeah, it just feels really skatey and kind of, yeah, whatever you're thinking, you can get to doing it a lot quicker than riding like a traditional surf, traditional sort of shape. But yeah, more like a skateboard, fun for airs.
Definitely.
So definitely one of my favourite boards.
That's a 5.6, 18.75, 2 and 3/16. Comes in just 24, I think it's 24.6 litres. But pretty much same volume as the shorty.
Glad you know my dims, because I don't.
I don't ride them on your board.
Yeah.
Well, there's a Unpacked of Craig's board bag. Different trips will have different boards, but the lineups are pretty fun. Pretty similar to what I would take on a trip as well. Sans the probably shortboard. I probably need a 6.1 in my board bag these days, but yeah, it's fun to try out some boards, all surf as a group, and
yeah, appreciate all the nice boards you're making.
Awesome, Craig.
Thanks, Shapesy.